So this is the Hennessy Mammoth, a vehicle that was recently added to Forza Horizon 5 as part of the Horizon Realms update, and this is actually one of the easiest vehicles in the update to unlock. All you need to do is to essentially complete the skills mode in a realm to unlock the accolade that unlocks this vehicle, and it took me about 5 minutes, so yeah, a very easy vehicle to unlock. However, I am kind of concerned that that might mean that this is the worst vehicle from the update. I don't think so, but yeah, there's a possibility that this vehicle's not very good if it's that easy to unlock. Let's go and actually upgrade this vehicle and see what you can actually do with it, because I do believe there is some off-road parts for it. So I'm going to go and check the aero and appearance first, because there are some parts for this vehicle and I'm kind of interested to see what it looks like. I don't know if they're going to be off-road parts. In this case, I don't think so. Not really anyway. Some sort of under tray, which I guess you could say is off-road, but I thought it was going to be a bull bar or something. So I think I'm going to leave the stock bumper on that. What about this? Okay, so yeah, that's more of what I was expecting. Some sort of spare tyre. Rear bumper. Okay, so that completely changes the rear bumper and gives it tailpipes. I'm guessing this vehicle stock is got a side-mounted exhaust by the looks of it. Has it? Yeah, I think it has actually. So yeah, I'm going to leave the side-mounted exhaust. What are these? Are these... Yeah, these are going to be steps to get in the vehicle. So yeah, not a lot of what I was expecting. I thought there's going to be like proper off-road stuff for this vehicle, but apparently not. At least from what I can tell anyway. At least it's got the tyre profile upgrades. So for some reason, this vehicle doesn't actually have any tyre compound upgrades. So that's a little bit strange. Also, I'm probably going to speed the next bit up because I think it would probably be really boring. But basically, I'm going to be fully upgrading this vehicle. So the next bit is probably going to be sped up, hopefully. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so that's the truck fully upgraded, and I think it's actually got 1,000 horsepower now, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, just over 1,000 horsepower, so it's going to be interesting. Let's go and actually paint the vehicle now. Okay, so there is a nice selection of colours, and I think I'm probably going to go for either the orange or the red. Maybe the orange, actually. I don't know. I think the red doesn't look that good, actually. No, I'm going to go for the orange, I think. Yeah, I am going to go for this, I think. Although, unfortunately, because I'm going to paint the wheels black, I think the Hennessy logo is going to disappear, as you can see there. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's probably going to vanish. Although, I could be wrong, I suppose. I'll have to wait and see. Also, the Mammoth 6x6 logo. Yeah, unfortunately, they get rid of the logo when you paint the wheels for some reason. Hopefully, in Forza Horizon 6, actually, they kind of get rid of that, because I don't really see why that's an issue. I don't know, maybe it's just because they don't want people painting the wheels on cars with manufacturer liveries or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's the vehicle painted. Let's go and actually drive this thing, because I'm interested to see how it actually handles. So I was originally planning on driving this vehicle around one of the realms, but unfortunately this vehicle's just a bit too big, so I've decided to come to the desert instead. I am actually a fan of this truck. I think it is actually a good truck, however I do have some issues with it. As I said, I don't like the fact that you can't put off-road parts on this vehicle. Yeah, I really don't like that. I don't understand why you can't put bull bars or those sort of off-road camper stuff that they have on other trucks. Yeah, that's just really annoying, and I really don't understand why that's not available. I guess maybe licensing or something. But aside from that, I really don't have any other criticism of this truck. It's a good truck, and I definitely would recommend getting this vehicle because it's just fun to drive around, really. Obviously, it's not going to win any races, and I don't think it's going to become meta or anything along those lines, but it is a fun vehicle to drive. So hopefully we will see a non-6x6 version of this truck added as well at some point. Obviously not in this game, but maybe in Forza Horizon 6. I do know that people actually want the non-6x6 version of this truck added to the game, so yeah, hopefully we will see that at some point as well in the future. If they can get the licensing for this, I don't see why not. And I don't think I've got anything else to say really. However, I will put this in. This video was actually surprisingly hard to record, and like I've said in the previous video where I made a previous video like this, I'm still debating on whether I should continue this format or abandon it completely. So please let me know in the comments. Yeah, this video was, for whatever reason, really hard to actually record, and I don't really know why. Maybe it's just because my brain's decaying or something, but yeah, it was just really hard, so that's why it's about, what, 3 or 4 days late. I don't think this is going to get any views, so I might just abandon reviewing these cars entirely, or just review them in one video. So please let me know in the comments what you think. Should I continue this format, or should I just abandon it completely? Also, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. If I decide to continue this format, or if this video gets views, then I probably will do a review on the Lotus and the Lamborghini, and hopefully the DLC vehicles as well. So yeah, please stay tuned for more. Please like and subscribe and do all that sort of stuff, and yeah, I'll see you next time, hopefully.